Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The deadliest use of nuclear power didn't come from a meltdown, but from war. On August 6, 1945, a uranium bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. People vanished in the flash, and the city was flattened. 3 days later, a second bomb hit Nagasaki. The result was just as devastating. Over 200,000 people died, and countless others suffered for decades from radiation burns and cancer. Kyshtym. Almost no one knows this one, because the Soviet Union covered it up. At the Mayak plant, a tank holding radioactive waste exploded with the force of 70 tons of TNT. 20 small towns were irradiated. Thousands were secretly relocated. No one was told why. Radiation spread for hundreds of kilometers. The area is still dangerous today. 3 Mile Island. America's closest call. A valve got stuck open. Water leaked and cooling failed. Inside reactor 2, the core started to melt. No one died, but mass panic erupted. People fled. The real damage? Trust in nuclear power. It took decades to recover. Chernobyl, the worst nuclear disaster in history. A late-night safety test went horribly wrong. Reactor 4 exploded with no containment to stop it. Firemen arrived without protection. They didn't even know what radiation was. They stood next to glowing, deadly graphite. Most of them died within days or weeks. The nearby city of Pripyat was evacuated 48 hours later. Families left everything behind. The radioactive cloud spread across Europe. To this day, parts of Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia remain contaminated. Tokaimura. A simple job done dangerously wrong. At a uranium fuel plant in Tokaimura, 2 technicians were preparing fuel by hand, but they poured too much enriched uranium into a steel bucket. They weren't supposed to, but they skipped key steps to save time. Suddenly, a blinding blue flash filled the room. It was a nuclear chain reaction. Neither worker knew it, but they had just received a lethal dose of radiation. Both died slowly, over weeks, from intense radiation sickness. Another 600 people were exposed, including medical staff and rescuers. The plant had safety rules, but no one followed them, all because they were rushing to meet a deadline. Fukushima. March 11, 2011, a massive 9.0 earthquake hits Japan. A tsunami follows, 14 meters high. The wave floods the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. Backup generators drown. Cooling systems fail. Without cooling, reactors overheat. Pressure builds. Hydrogen gas explodes. 3 reactor buildings are torn apart. Radioactive material leaks into the air and sea. 160,000 people are evacuated from the area. Entire towns were left empty, a nuclear ghost zone. Workers rushed to cool the reactors, some using hoses and buckets. Many received high doses of radiation. Contaminated water still leaks into the ocean today. It was the worst nuclear accident since Chernobyl. But this time, it wasn't just a meltdown, it was nature versus machines.